Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel where we cover the news, facts, and sentiments about the crypto market. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, the knowledge of cryptocurrencies and digital assets is spreading. We have presidential candidate Andrew Yang, who's talking about his position on cryptocurrencies and talking about what he would do if he gets into office, and that is to provide clear regulations. But he also said it cannot be stopped by regulations, that even if the governments try to stop it, they cannot. And I'm certainly in agreement. Crypto is a global movement and it's on the blockchain, it's peer-to-peer, and they cannot stop this. The train has left the station and they can't stop it, guys. And there's also another video I'm going to show you, but let's start with Andrew here so you can hear directly from the horse's mouth.
Well, what I would say is that we need to have a uniform set of rules and regulations around cryptocurrency use nationwide, because right now we're stuck with this hodgepodge of state-by-state treatments, and it's bad for everybody. It's bad for innovators who want to invest in this space. So that would be my priority, is just clear and transparent rules so that everyone knows where they can head in the future and that we can maintain competitiveness. Because to me, the underlying technology of cryptocurrencies is very, very high potential, and we should be investing in it.
But do you support sort of monetary freedom for people that want to move their money away from fiat currencies, get their money out of the banking system into cryptocurrencies? Because right now you have banks restricting payments to these platforms and so forth, and people feel like government regulations are essentially impeding in their desire to do that.
Well, right now, people who are investing in these currencies are finding a way to, to do so and make use of their investments. No, I don't think that you could impede it with regulation if you tried.
There you go. I don't think you can impede it with regulations, even if you tried. So he's certainly bullish on crypto. He's on board. He sees the technological revolution, the disruption that cryptocurrencies on blockchain is about to have, guys. And it's already started, of course. So this is great. And we got candidates who are, of course, running for presidency and for Congress and different things who are now understanding, wait a minute, this is the future. So really, really bullish information here from Andrew. And this is great to see cryptocurrencies getting this type of exposure. Obviously, he's a presidential candidate. He's being interviewed by Bloomberg. Now, today, this is so funny, by the way, Washington, a federal hearing, is cash still king? And in this meeting here, of course, they talked about digital assets and cryptocurrencies. And Tom Emmer is going to really highlight some important things here. He's going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum. But what's surprising is he highlights XRP and he talks about how Ripple is using it. So this guy is educated about crypto. He's one of the congressmen who is very bullish, and he's been trying to beat the drum, get things going for regulations. So let's have a listen here to what he says.
You and I, we've heard of Bitcoin, we've heard of Ethereum. You familiar with XRP and the efforts of Ripple?
With the distributed ledger technology for their payments?
Yep.
Yes.
And you're familiar with EOS?
No.
What about privacy coins like Monero or Zcash?
So it's very interesting. You see the education spreading, guys, because he said XRP being leveraged by Ripple and what they're doing. And she heard about the DLT, distributed ledger technology. This is amazing. I love this, guys. This is great. This is what we want to see as investors. And I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. And it's usually what we've seen in the past is that people recognize the name Bitcoin. But now they're recognizing Ethereum, XRP. He even mentioned EOS and so forth. I love it, guys. The crypto market is growing on multiple levels, and the knowledge is spreading, showing the maturation. And we are so early, guys. And now these people are waking up like, oh, yeah, this is correct. Another example around XRP I want to show you. Well-known hater of Ripple and XRP, Ryan Selkis, who has trashed XRP and the XRP community on Twitter, founder of Messari Crypto, has changed his tune. Look at that. The facts actually matter here for this guy, which is good. I respect him for that. When you can come out and say, you know what? I'm being serious. I recognize what's happening. He says, XRP, congrats XRP Army, congrats on this. Seriously, Bitso CEO Daniel details how XRP is actually being used to catch a piece of the $35 billion year remittance flow between US and Mexico. This is why I'm invested in XRP. Real world adoption and utility, real world use case, disruption. And he actually published something really positive here because he's going off the facts now, not his feelings, which is what I tried to do on this channel. And he highlights even a video of Bitso's Daniel Vogel, and he talked about how MoneyGram is using XRP. So you have real companies leveraging it. And he says Bitso did $18 million in remittance transactions in the last week of December, and Daniel hopes to capture 20% of the weekly US-Mexico remittance flow by the end of 2020. And guess what, guys? This is just the tip of the iceberg. More and more money remittance companies are going to be doing this. And once we get regulatory approval in the US, the regulations are passed, banks will be doing the same. Book it. It is in the future. Look at the facts. Those of you who are coin maximalists, forget about your feelings. Just look at the facts. This is where we're headed, and this is why I'm bullish on XRP. And Ripple here published an article today, The Sign of a Stabilizing Market, XRP Utility, where they go into the details. They talk about Bitso, they talk about, digital assets and so forth, and Ripple's ODL. Big things are ahead. Too much to cover here, but you guys should go read this. If you're invested in XRP or you want to learn about it, read, do the research, get the facts, understand what's taking place here. So, guys, I'm so excited. I'm so bullish on crypto more than I've ever been. I got into the market in 2016 when we didn't have this news. I was kind of investing in this blindly because a friend told me about it. But now, I don't need anybody to tell me anything. I see it happening right in front of my face. What the governments are talking about, what they're doing, big money, who's getting involved. And guys, another sign, I've said this since the first year I built this channel. Big money is looking for assurance, insurance, and security, and they're going to put more money once those things are in place. Bittrex takes out a record $300 million insurance on crypto held in cold storage. We saw Gemini just did like 200 and something million. So Bittrex just one up them. But this is what is important for the growth. You got the security, you got the insurance. Anything happens, hey, these rich people, they're going to want their money protected, right? FDIC, the same way your bank account is FDIC insured. So these are the important infrastructure items that are needed for the growth. Don't miss how big this is. And we continue to see acquisitions, mergers, expansions. Coinbase Custody goes international with new entity in Ireland. So these guys are going global, guys. And I always tell you, bring it back to money and resources. Are they trying to lose money here? Right? They're not seeing not even near the volume they were seeing in 2017, but they're looking ahead. They know that volume is going to come back and go higher. The prices are going to go higher. Look at the market cycles, incremental growth, guys, over the years. So these people are investing millions, some near billions, hiring the right talent. And yesterday I did a video on Coinbase hiring a Google VP, some other folks getting hired in different places. Well, look at this. Former JP Morgan exec joins Binance as Latin American European director. You have people from traditional markets and companies like Google and JP Morgan and all these places getting into crypto. The writing is on the wall. Here are the facts in front of your face, guys. But you got to be patient. It takes time for this to be built out. So I'm super excited by this. This is awesome. And when I see people like this, talent like this flocking to the crypto market, I know something's up. And when I see Fidelity and all these big companies and hedge funds investing in crypto, I know something's up. When I see the governments are having dialogue and discussions and presidential candidates and all these folks are talking about crypto, I know something's up. I know where we're headed, guys. New asset class, maturation, crypto and digital assets will be on the stock markets. Book it. Bitcoin Cash, guys. This is why I don't have Bitcoin Cash in my portfolio. I got to let you know. Bitcoin Cash stopped producing blocks for 5.5 hours. find out why. Oh my gosh. It suffered a serious mining anomaly today. The network failed to produce a single block within a 5-hour period. That's not good, to say the least. I'm just putting it out there. Guys, make sure you're subscribed. I've got big interviews coming up. First, Lisa Song Sutton. She's a congressional candidate in Nevada, also a crypto investor. That's coming soon. Reza Bashash, I'll say his name incorrectly there, CTO at Coinfield Exchange. We're going to talk Sologenic and what they're doing in building on the XRP ledger. John McAfee, I don't think I need to tell you who that is. We're going to talk about his recent comments about Bitcoin. I'm also in the process of scheduling my interview with Adam White, the president at BAC. Hit the subscribe button with the notification bell enabled. Thumbs up. Please share this video if you found it helpful. I will talk to you guys later.